Wow, that's a lot of iron. I think it's that, yeah, it's backed up because there's so much iron. This is a pretty good asteroid field. But what we're going to talk about for this video is not necessarily the asteroid fields, because we've had them for a very long time. Sorry, I have a cold. But anyway, what we are going to talk about is the update which came out today, which introduced, not a ton of things, but what it did introduce is pretty good. Okay, firstly I'll show this. So if you look at my inventory at the top, first off you notice that all these slots have numbers, and I don't believe they had numbers before. See up there, it's got like 6, 5, 4. And also if you look down like below, on like where one is, like to the bottom left of that, there's a Q thing with a little like swap thing. When I press that, it puts it all down like a set below. And what I thought this meant was like we were able to like maybe store more in our inventory, like twice as much. So I tried that, and I'm pressing E on this, trying to pick it up. See, those are down in the other slots, but I can't pick it up, so I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's just so that you don't accidentally place something when you don't mean to. I don't know. But anyway, you can't place anything while it's down there, and you can't like store anything extra in the space it leaves open. So I don't know what entirely its purpose is, but I'm sure we'll find out someday. So let's go ahead and press process on that. That had a lot of iron. That had 5,000 iron in that asteroid, which is quite a bit. And so yeah, I'll go ahead and describe what is in the update, because as of yet I haven't found anything like about the update yet. I haven't found anything in the game that the update has added. A whole bunch anyway. Just so you know, this is a new ship that I've been designing. It's in no way finished. In fact, this is a glitch it has. This door right here doesn't open. It says it has low power. And I tried connecting the grip Omni tool up to it. If I can get it to bring up, I can't. Anyway, I've tried to bring the grip Omni tool up to it and powering it up and then opening. Here, I'll show you. Device manager. If I can click it, please let me click it. There we go. Click that. Connect the grip. Now it should be able to be opened. You see? And I guess I moved too far away. But anyway, even when I had it powered up, it wouldn't open for me. So I don't know what that's about. So I have to use the teleporter to get to the front half of the ship, because I put a teleporter into the cargo export room just in case you need to teleport directly to here for some reason. And yeah, so the main thing they added today to the game is let me just run down to the bridge where I added this stuff. And here they added these things, which is a data core basically. And it looks mostly like a server thing, like you see in a server room, you know? If you ever seen those, I'll probably throw a picture up on there in post. But there's also have these expansion things to them, so you can have like full-on servers in your ship. And basically what these things are for is for upgrading your ship. As you can see here, it says upgrades. What you do basically is you go to stations that you find floating in space, right? And you install these cartridges in them. And what they do is each cartridge gives your ship like a buff, like faster engines or faster refining speed. Like what else was there? There could be like faster shield regenning, that kind of stuff. Basically, this one that you just stick on gives you 2 slots, which I think is why these 2 squares are here. And then these ones each add a slot that you can use. I don't know why they're, because if these are the 2 squares you can use by default, then I don't know why these ones don't have like this little inner square frame here, because I have like 1, 2, 3, 4 extras on here, so I should be able to use like 6. But I don't know if those are like functional or anything. I haven't been able to find any stations in this world yet, except for like the S3 conglomerate stations. I'm parked in an asteroid field right now. So I'll have to either like go on an adventure in this video to try to find a station to show that off, or I could do it in another video. Depends on what will happen. Oops, I fell through the stairs. I don't know why I'm going down here at all. But yeah, so you can get those from stations and install them, and apparently also you can put the cartridges when they're not being used. You can put them inside of the the cupboard things, the cabinets. You know, like those things where there's like in the under props, I think, in F1 mode when you're in the editor, and you like to press E on them, and they open them, and go, and then like there's like shelves in them. You know those things, right? Those things. Apparently, you can stick the cartridges in there when you're not using them, and they look like floppy disks from what I've seen. So that's kind of cool, I guess. And so yeah, there's that. They also added some new stuff to the cockpit. Now apparently, they've added collision detection, sort of. So like, basically, the ship will detect if you're on a collision course with something like an asteroid or a ship, I'm guessing, and then it'll give an alarm for like telling you that you're on a collision course. And it says that if you're in the cockpit, it'll give you a 5-second in advance alarm. So like 5 seconds before you hit, it'll tell you so you can like stop the ship or turn or whatever you need to do. And when you're not in the cockpit but you're on the ship, it's supposed to give you a 30-second warning. Now, I have heard occasionally what sounds like a alarm for a collision thing, because I haven't ever heard it before, and it's the only alarm they said they added. But upon hearing the alarm, I didn't notice any immediate danger in front of me, whether or not I was in the cockpit or not. So I don't know what that's about. It's probably a little buggy, as is a lot of stuff in this game, but hey, they just added that feature, so there's a good chance it's going to have some kinks. And they need to work those out still, so... what else did they add? They added, they improved the shields, apparently. I guess you could, they improved the shields, as far as, like, they thought that they were too weak, I guess. So they upgraded them, they buffed them a little bit. And I don't know if this was there previously, but if you look at the shield, like the texture on the shield there, like on the little hex grid you can see, it's like warping the skybox on the outside. I've never seen that before, at least I don't think I have. I think it might be new. I'd like to think it's new because it makes sense, but... Or I like to think it's new because I haven't seen it before, so it'd be kind of dumb if I just hadn't noticed it. But yeah, that's it for the shields. They also have made it so that if you have cargo on your ship, in the cargo pads, it will take the weight of whatever those boxes is, like if it's like a 600 kilograms of iron, I think that's what they measured kilograms, I don't know. But anyway, it'll take that weight, or the extra weight from those things, and add it to the total mass of your ship, which is used when it's calculating how fast you can go. So like, if I go into this room, you can see up here I have a little bit of cargo. Door, got some oxygen, some bullets, some hydrogen, beacons and stuff. So all the weight of this stuff is added to the total weight of my ship when the game is doing calculations for how fast you can go. So keep that in mind when you're loading up on stuff you find in an asteroid field. If you don't have very big engines, you're not going very fast anytime soon. And they also have apparently added the ability to access more stuff with your grip tool. Let me try if I can like access this for some reason. Device manager, please let me click this. Yeah, I can click this. I don't know if I could do this before. I can connect to the grip drive. No, I guess I can. Sorry. I guess I can't. But I can. I think we've been able to access these things before. But what the heck? The grip tool needs some work, I'll say that. But apparently you should be able to access things like those battery cells that they added a while back. I haven't tried this, and I don't think I have any on this ship to try it on. But I'm assuming it exists because they said it was there. So no, okay, there's still. What else do they have? There are some things that they didn't have listed on the website, but I noticed. Which I guess one of the things was the Q thing at the top. It's one of the things I noticed. But another thing was, let me just go up to the cargo teleporter room. I noticed this. So remember those cargo pads that we have scattered around the ship, you know, that have stuff on them? Some of them were full and stuff. Well, if you go to the cargo teleporter, I found this is the best way to test this, and you scroll down until you see them, these red ones are red because they are full. They're full of stuff. Let me just try to... Yeah, here we go. So you can see these are red because they have they're full. They have no space to put anything on, which is what these four are here. They correspond to those four. And if you go down one more, you'll see this yellow one, which corresponds to that yellow one, which is not full, but it has something on it, which is what yellow means from what I've seen. And on here, white basically means it's completely empty and go ahead and put stuff on it. On here, that is orange, but I think that's because orange is like the selecting thing. Yeah, you click it when it's orange, you can select it. You can click those when they're up there, and you can't click the red ones. See? You can click the orange ones, the other ones, but not the red ones. Now if we scroll down even further, I think I have more cargo pads that are full. Yep, you can see the mining and refining section. As you were seeing there, there was the refinery that I was at. I grabbed the boxes from here, and I stuck them on this cargo pad, and now it's red because it's full. This one has the piece of carbon, and it has the piece of iron ore. I wonder if it counts on... No, okay, so it doesn't work on like those things. The mining thing. Extractor, that's what I'm trying to say. But, so yeah, that's a useful tip. I guess it's... If you want to see how much cargo you have on your ship without actually going into the cargo manifest, which is on here. If you go to ship stats cargo, you can see your cargo here, and it tells you how much space is used. Or you could go into here and look at that. Like if you're on the mining station and you haven't beamed over to your ship yet, you can see how much stuff you have on your ship, so you know how much. You can get a general idea of how much it's going to weigh before you actually get on the ship and fly. And I think that's about it for this update, except for the having not shown off the cartridges, which I will go ahead. I'll try to look for some stations. I doubt I'll find any, but it's better to try and fail than to not try at all. That's probably a quote from somebody. I think. I don't know. Don't quiz me on quotes, okay? I'm not the greatest. That was a collision, okay. I'm gonna travel in the general direction of the conglomerate hub. Oh, also the weight of the mass of the cargo will affect how fast your ship will turn. So, like, maneuvering thrusters do that. And, yeah, I guess I'll just sit here and wait until I might find something. Maybe? I probably won't find anything, but on the off chance that I do, yeah, I'll just sit here and wait. And I'll probably play some cool background music and do a montage, so have fun with that. Aha! I found a Voltron. Now, looking at the cargo, I don't exactly see like anything that says anything about the things, but nevertheless, we are going to attempt to infiltrate and steal from said Voltron. There it is. Let's turn the ship around. That's the sound of turning a ship around, by the way, if you weren't aware. Turn this way. There's it. There's the square. That should be like a thing, like when you're playing this game and you're trying to find something, and and you're turning around and you see it on like the edge of your screen, you should just say, there's the square, because the stations are square, or the ships and stations are squares. So like when you see them, it's a square. You get it? You better get it. I hope I've explained it good enough. But anyway, judging by your current speed, which is 40 meters per second, and the fact that it's 14 kilometers away, I'm gonna guess it's gonna take a little bit. So let's go on with that montage I was doing, probably again some more for a while. Have fun. That was a pretty good docking procedure, if I say so myself. That station's not moving, is it? No, it's not. Okay, good. So, now we can go and look at our... Ooh, there's another ship. That's the mining station. But anyway, so yeah, now we have that ship in our range of our small range teleporter, which is good, because I think that station might only have a small range teleporter on it. Actually, we have to use our long range to get there, don't we? Eh, who cares? As long as they're within 500 meters, we can teleport back with their teleporter anyway. Which is the thing I want, by the way. I want to be able to, like, use my own teleporter, like my long-range teleporter, on my ship to beam back to my ship. You know? Like I'm gonna have, like, a remote on my grip omni tool that says, hey, teleport me back here. I mean, I know you can use the admin tools to do that, but why can't I just do that? I think that's a bookcase. The fact that there's a bookcase here leads me to believe that potentially there are, like, shelves that have those little data storage devices on them, because I want one. Come on, there's gotta be something. That sucks if there's nothing. I mean, I'll take the stuff off the station anyway, but that sucks if there's nothing. I even had, like, money with me just in case we had to buy it. I went out and teleported across the galaxy looking for places to sell money, and then... Darn. Grip Omni tool is a little funky. It doesn't work all the time. I'm gonna check one last time to see... Oh, here we go. Let's see if I go to ships. 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 Come on. Work. Nope. There's nothing on here that is besides what I found already. That's disappointing. I was really hoping we'd get to see some upgrades in action. But I will make it a point to continue looking around, and I will find something, what do you call them? What's the word I'm looking for? The little upgrade modules. Little upgradey majiggers. Let's store this cargo here for now, and then I'll grab the other cargo, and then I will end it there because Well, I mean, if there was an admin command to spawn them in, I would totally do that. But unfortunately, I don't know of any such command, so I guess we're out of luck. Just grab this cargo and then go. We can play some jukebox tunes, though. I mean, why not? Wait, what's Cool Rock? I haven't seen this one before. Oh, wait, yes I have. This one used to be called Rock, and they changed the name. If I know right, if I remember correctly. Anyway, it's quiet on this ship. No jukeboxes on here. So, now that we've stolen the cargo from that ship, I guess that's it. We're done. So yeah, there's those updates that came with today, and hopefully you guys liked this video that I put together to show those things off, which I didn't get to show off, but sometimes you just don't get to do the things that you plan to because the game doesn't have a way to cheat stuff in. You know, you ever get that feeling? Anyway, I'll leave the episode here as I ram into this Voltron station and see if I can get that collision warning alarm to go off. Probably not. Oh, there we go. There it is. Listen. Boom! Yeah, I crashed it. Pretty hard, too. Yeah, take that, station. Take that. Get crushed. What am I doing? This is ridiculous.